Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Christopher Michael Curtis Bowen, on this evening edition of Fire of Liberty, transcending space and time throughout the entire universe in this grand acceleration of Renaissance and Golden Age throughout the entire universe beyond type 298 civilization, now moving forwards even faster towards a type 311 civilization, which is 10 to the power of 3,116 watts. Of course, a grand lot of energy and magnificent amount of unity, peace throughout the entire world through, of course, the magnificent spiritual advancement, enlightenment, and coherency of understanding of the grand technologies, which of course existed for a very long time, such as spacecraft, biospheres, wonderful fruitions, those that have already existed for a very long time, like the Fulgurites. But of course, the grand reminder of the awesome Agartha Symposium. Just want to remind that, of course, it's August, end of August. Very, very grand, incredibly fantastic, beautiful, major event. Of course, just want to hype that very importance of the Agartha ambassador coming to the surface world, and that's just one step in a very, very long, accelerated age of peace, golden age. And what's so fantastic about it is even the amount of transitional understanding, I guess, of what this beautiful ability to create, well, I guess would be peace and wisdom in this time frame, if, like, quote, time frame, unquote. It's a miraculous ability of awareness to understand, and ultimately not only just understanding, but wisdom. To be able to understand and be wise about the type of spiritual development that has already been gained. For example, eternally in the innate, in the mind, in the body, the soul, and the spirit. As a Muslim, I have to not only be, as spiritually advanced as Shambhala, for example, and, of course, their elevated civilization, for example, with all their, it's pretty elevated. Well, spiritually advanced society with their electromagnetic vehicles, spacecraft, coming and going from the opening at the top, or at the front axis of the Earth, with their crystalline golden cities, 11-foot, 12-foot bodies. Their immortality, of course, we already have immortality. That's already known. It's been reiterated in many, many previous editions or broadcasts. The fantastical food, miraculously healthy, large, vibrant, and throughout every single animal life, plant life, insect life, bug life, divas, deer, forest animals, massive, thousands and thousands of year old trees, and dome-structured houses, and perfect weather. Of course, that's super interesting. Well, that's the ability to, which of course is just kind of like manifestability 101, is the ability, which is, I guess, one of the key things about what Heavenessence is. Like the Heavenessence of, yeah. So, it's like manifestability 101 is, I guess, probably just the most simplest part would just be manifestability for weather. And of course, there's already weather, changing weather modifying technology, as well as the spiritual advancement awareness of just being in tune with the elementals, which is natural, because that's just like a balance, and that's our natural balance. Is to be in tune with nature, is to just meditate. Well, for example, is to relax and just meditate with nature and really be one with nature, the water, the clouds, the trees, and everything is so low in tune. It's a very resonant, all-pervading aura. I mean, that's ultimately all of our bodies are the perfect, clear, intelligent mind. Perfect, clear, intelligent mind. Anyway, so one of the key brilliances, of course, of Manifestability 101 is the limitless form of creation that is done with one of the simplest things, which is weather, which of course modifies into, which can be aqueducts, to constructs, architecture, designs, and just creativity. And of course, inventions, creative inventions sparked by ideas which are limitless, which are spawned from any type of limitlessness. I mean, because it's just from the ether. So, for example, I gave the example of a type of form of transportation with plasma energy, for example, that just constantly, it's a lot more energy, and it's a lot more energy output, and it's constantly radiating off energy. Now that is like an aura that can go around a vessel and just slips through, and it's like its own magnet or its own electromagnetic field. So you just add thrust to it, and also you could reduce the mass, and then of course you can go in multiples at the speed of light, but that's already known. And of course it doesn't break down. It doesn't require parts or additions or checkups or changes or anything like that. It just lasts thousands and thousands of years, and which is so miraculous about the Agartha symposium, because of course, and this is of course totally worth it, and that's what makes just this age so wonderful, this golden age so incredible, and this epic renaissance, and Draghost, this epic renaissance so unique and just so magical, is because this type of steadfast, for example, understanding of like the City of Lights and of this advanced spiritual awareness, and all the advanced spiritual abilities that come with it, for example, psychic abilities and etc. And then of course all of that advanced technology has been in existence, and which I can reiterate, but doesn't necessarily need to be reiterated because it's already known. And of course, well, anyway, I was going to say, of course, the amount of stories and interviews that have occurred, for example, with many key individuals that have gone to Agartha and to Shambhala and to subterranean cities and to Antarctica. This amazing fruition is the unity of creation, peace, prosperity, never-ending renaissance, and ultimately unified, and one of the things is unified, but a paradisical reality, and the building of a fantastical, unified type of understanding, or a type of age, like a golden age or The Renaissance, or Dragost. Diamond Age, perhaps. Well, it's a new age. A new time period, a new advancement of all humanity. So, of course, to keep this very important also to reiterate, So, we started in 17. Yeah, the visions of faith corresponding to evolving from the three modes of material nature, acts performed by those whose faith is impassioned and ignores only yield and permanent material results, acts performed goodness in accord with spiritual instructions to purify the heart. The pretty sure, yeah, I read the contents of the key to summarize. So, this wisdom is already known, does not need to be imparted, but I guess to summarize that that super summary is contents of the key to summarized, and the yoga of the Supreme Person, ultimate Vedic knowledge is to detach oneself from the entanglement of the material world and to understand what Krishna and the Supreme Personality of Godhead one understands Krishna's supreme identity, so understand the surface. Then universal form. Krishna grants Arjuna divine vision and reveals his spectacular and limited form as the goddess of Krishna as he exclusively establishes his divinity. Krishna explicitly as all beautiful human forms in the original form. Chapter 11 and summary. Chapter 8. Knowledge of the absolute Lord Krishna is the supreme truth, supreme cause, and the sustaining force of everything, both material and spiritual. Advanced souls surrender unto him, and devotion of impure souls toward their master worships, or object worship. And of course, chapter 1. So, this is your host, Christopher Malcolm Curtis Bowen, on this evening edition of Fire of Liberty. Love you all.